Yo guys, what's up? It's Bronze League Heroes, and we have a sub 800 MMR game. These are my favorite. We've got Morcar versus Wand, Orc versus Undead. Let's jump into it. Game just started about 10 minutes ago. It has not finished. Let's see. Yellow Orc in the bottom right. Morcar. Against the red undead in the top left, Wand, or W and. Let's say Wand. It's gonna be Crypt Altar, making one extra acolyte. Gonna make a ziggurat. Oh, there we go. 5th acolyte. No, cancel. To be honest, I'm not sure what's better either. The 4 acolyte ziggurat gets you your Death Knight earlier, but the 5 acolyte Crypt Altar and then Ziggurat gets you a little bit more money, but your hero's a little later. The difference is about 8 seconds. Do you value 8 seconds earlier hero, or do you value a bit more money? Well, it depends. You can test both, see what you like. Morcar is going for a semi wall off with a 1 gap here between the altar and burrow, and a semi wall off here with a double gap opening. I like this kind of open base philosophy. You have a bit of opportunity to run into the back of your own base and then block an opponent trying to chase you with some workers that are gathering lumber nearby. You have an opportunity to have more space for yourself, especially on the town portal side, which if you double tap town portal goes to the bottom right of your base. So it's easier to leave your base with a double gap opening than with a single. Your units trip a lot over themselves if it's a 1 gap opening, but he's got a double gap. And there's also a lot of deployment space here for town portals. If you were to say build your barracks here, or you build a voodoo lounge behind the barracks, you have no deployment space, so you're gonna have a scattered town portal location like this, and it's hard to get out of your own base. It's also nice to have a staging area to pull back towards. If you get attacked by a superior force of ranged units and you need a bit of time to lick your wounds and heal up, you have a staging ground where you can deploy. You have a concave of headhunters that can attack invader, abominations or whatever. It's altogether pretty cool. The build order is also pretty clean. It's not befitting an 800 MMR player, so I'm looking forward to see what goes horribly wrong later. This build order is clean AF. The voodoo lounge doesn't make a lot of sense. If you have Farseer, you shouldn't need healing. Blades do, but Farseer does not. And he also probably should like to have a second burrow sometime soon. But he very deliberate... Oh, well, there goes my staging area and double gap opening theory. This is now a death trap base. His only exit is here, which can be used against you. If an opponent puts a skeleton or a hero here, you can't get out of your own base. But yeah, he could make a headhunter. He did 1 grunt into leaving 2 supply available for a headhunter, and he's got a barracks and a war mill, so it feels like this is a headhunter build. That's why I was complimenting his opening. But I actually got this sinking feeling that he's not doing a 1 grunt into headhunter opening at all. He's just leaving random gaps, not producing peons for long periods of time, and then after a minute picking it up again, blocking himself from unit production, and just going back to grunts, and therefore the war mill has no purpose. And now he bought double heal solve, he's making a 3rd burrow and expanding, so then... I mean, he's teching up, so why was the 2nd burrow necessary if you're not going to make any grunts? Why did you delay your tech so much? So it's completely random. I shouldn't try to make sense of this again. I had a lot of respect for the opening, because I was sure it was going to be grunt headhunter. But none of it made any sense. He just made buildings in random order anytime he had money for it. On the other side, Wand accidentally got the creep to cast lightning shield on a creep, which means he already lost 1 ghoul to creeps and took a lot of damage on other units. But he does have level 2. And his tech has started, he's got a graveyard coming. I think at low level, Orc has a bit of an edge over Undead. And at high level, well, with the new patch I'm not sure. I think it might be even now, but I think Undead had a bit of an edge. Grunt, Headhunter, Spikes upgrade, okay. Alright. It looks cool. Surrounds orc buildings with spikes that deal 5 damage plus 20% of a melee attacker's damage. Pretty cool. I think spikes look awesome. Even if you don't end up using them for what they do, look at the look. It just transforms the place, you know? Put some spunk. Ta-da! Spooky. Alright. Morcar is looking for the green creep camp, but he was on the wrong side of the trees. No, he's just looking for the undead, actually. And he found him. Wand has no mana and a bunch of low ghouls. A chain lightning would quickly kill double ghouls. Nice! 1 ghoul, 2. And a skeleton. That's 52 experience points for Morcar. Morcar, what are you doing? He's trying to last hit the creep with a single low Death Knight, even though he was body blocked away from it. So he takes 200 damage. I was like, no, you're not going to do it. You haven't got the mana to coil, just leave. There's no way you're going to try and right click it, but he did. He's got 3 fiends in production, which is a nice... Oh, look, Wand of Negation. The new item. Use it. Yes! It's the first bronze Wand of Negation I've seen. Awesome. Hey, you could do it again. You could do it again. On the wolves. There we go. Yeah, dude. He's not killing those two, so that kind of sucks. But if they come back, he could still get their experience. That's 1. There's the second. Thank you very much. And because he wasn't making a second hero, he has a 15% bonus XP single hero edition. So single heroes, after Halls of the Dead finished, get 15% bonus XP. That means that every wolf doesn't give 20 experience, but 23. 23. So his Wand of Negation gave him 23 times 4, which is 92 experience for 150 gold. And he took away the threat of their damage and tankiness. It was in very quick order. It was 200 damage on 2 wolves and then 200. He did 800 damage and got 93 experience for 150 gold. I'd say worth. 23? This is crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Player's forces are under attack.
DK is now level 3. And Morcar falls back home and is making trolls, regen, and I didn't expect this, a torrent totem. Who are you and what did you do to bronze orcs with headhunter wyvern tactics? Do you think that he thinks that torrents are tier 2? Because they were on the PTR, but they're not anymore. So this can only be walkers, which would be walker plus headhunter, which is pretty cool. If you combine troll regeneration with Spirit Link, you have an extremely effective sustain and regeneration army. All ranged. But his totem is gonna get cancelled. I don't think Morcar gets back on time. And he doesn't cancel the totem. Or at least loses most of the health and therefore most of the money. Wait, Unholy Aura level 2. Okay. Aura level 2 before coil level 2. That looked like a tiny coil, but instead he's very fast and has a lot of regen. What the What, pray tell, was that? A level 1 coil on a 500 HP grunt. Just absolutely grunts catching strays here. And now Mortar is gonna have to heal it up with the heal salve. Oh! Okay. So, Morcar is playing like the plant in Slay the Spire. Every time you attack me, I change my intentions. He has Malleable too, with spikes.
Forces are under attack.
So his totem got cancelled, and now he's making a Spirit Lodge. So I wonder what was the change. Like, I wonder what information he got that now he wants a lodge instead of a totem. Because I really like the Spirit. He warmed me up for the Spirit Link idea. I don't see what unit at tier 2 would be good here. Oh, there it is. It's a lodge and a totem. Maybe it was a misclick on the lodge? Because he's not using it. And he made his totem as he saw it was finishing. So I think maybe it was a misclick. Nope, there it is. It's shamans with adept training, which gives them the ability to cast Lightning Shield. Shaman Adept Training increases Shaman mana capacity, mana regeneration rate, hit points, and gives them the ability to cast Lightning Shield. The only question is, will he? It is very good to put Lightning Shield on Tarn Chieftain and then cast War Stomp.
Under attack.
This hurts. This hurts a lot. Yeah, get in there. Get in there with that Lightning Shield. Luckily he's got Troll Oh yeah. Right in the middle of things. No, you don't need Heal Salve. You have Troll Regen. It's free. Brute Strength. Grunts are 0-0. Headhunters, he's getting his first ranged attack upgrade. Shamans are coming. Morcar is supply blocked. Big time. Meanwhile, Wand keeps creeping, so I feel like Wand is going to get massively ahead. Do you know how Morcar wins? Oh, a Bestiary too. Okay, get a little bit of everything. And make a full wall off here. So now this is the only gap to his base again. Why here? This is certainly an interesting development. Here's how Morcar would win. Go to tier 3. Get Bloodlust. Make 1 or 2 Torrents. And a Kodo. Berserkers. And then A move and War Stomp. But Wand's army looks a lot more well balanced. It's got Scroll of the Beast, double ring on DK, coming in with Lich, no Orb of Corruption. There's an Ensnare. Level 1 Coil on a Headhunter, Nova on another. Wand with the Creepjack of the Ages. Morcar hates the feeling of being stolen from and actually turns around. Another Coil on a Grunt. Nova on a 1 HP Grunt. That's an interesting one. An auto attack would have done just fine. But nice target firing by Wand. He's going for the Headhunters. Dude, all his coils are aggressive. This guy... How about coiling your Lich? Jesus. This is why they say eye for an eye makes the world go blind. Wow. Some fancy burrow micro, but a coil on his Lich. That's too much to ask. It's crazy. Is there going to be a Lightning Shield on the TC? Dude, another coil on the Headhunter. He's already dead, dude. That Headhunter had 50 life. He just did a 200 damage coil. This guy is so aggressive. You know, if he Lightning Shields the TC, he could kill the Burrowed Fiends. This fight was way closer than I thought it was going to be. This looks like so much fun. So sweaty fight for both of them. Okay, Purge could remove skeletons. There's a heal pot on the TC. He started hitting the 13 armor Death Knight. It takes half damage from everything. Life Drain. Oh my god, he's got Life Drain on Dark Ranger. That's so cool. Oh man. This is so good. Dark Ranger is gonna maybe die because all coils were used to... No, Death Knight! You have TP! All coils get used on offense. This is a guarantee. Yo, does he remember there's fiends here? If he does, right? He could make a Witch Doctor. Alright, what's he making? Grunts, tier 3. 4 peons in gold right now. Wait? No, it's 5 now. Cool. So, what is the philosophy of the Totem and the Bestiary here? He's not using them. He's just making Grunts while having 1 ranged attack upgrade on Headhunters. There's a Kodo. Nothing from the Totem yet. Do you think they're just... They want to have options? See you, nerd. I think they just want options. There it is. It's a walker. I don't know what the... No, you don't need a 5th unit production building, dude. You already don't have money to produce from the ones you have. Oh my god. Wow. But this could just be like StarCraft and Age of Empires playing... players playing Warcraft, right? Because this is a good habit in most RTS games. Warcraft 3 really is the odd one out, where you never want more than 3 unit production buildings on one base, with a few exceptions. Warcraft is the odd one out. They're just RTSing. It's not their fault Warcraft is an RTS RPG hybrid with special upkeep rules and very little available resources, and it's more about battle and creeping and stuff. Now that DK doesn't have TP, I think it's gonna get a lot more interesting. Wand is playing a meta hero composition with a meta army composition. But the usage of his micro and spells is anything but meta. He's creeping way more, so for all intents and purposes, it seems like Wand should be easily winning this. But his unit control in a fight and his hero control leaves a little to be desired. And that means that he might just lose his Death Knight to some right click. Though Death Knight does have a lot of rings of protection. Fighting uphill against an in-position enemy, not the easiest. Morcar doesn't mind. He's got mischance, see? His units are missing because it's high grounded. But the destroyer in front is dying to the Headhunter Kodo. That's what I'm talking about, right? That destroyer's gonna die. There's still mischance even against flying units. TC can get another sweet war stomp in. I don't think there's enough units, and the shamans not using their spells makes me question the wisdom of using them. TC gonna go down. Wand looks like he's gonna do it. Second destroyer will die. He did use a Devourer on the wolves. Everything has died, and Morcar TP's home his favorite headhunter. Alright, let's see what we're gonna make next. More grunts. Nope, that's it. That's a GG. No further comments, Your Honor. Well played by Wand. That was not the end that I expected, but it's the end we deserved. Let's go to the next one. We've got Shadow Dragon against Crombo. Orc versus Human. Bronze 3 against Bronze 7. The UK versus the Netherlands. Oh, I know who I'm cheering for. Let's go, Shadow Dragon. This man is Dutch. And this guy is just British. Crombo. But I could cheer for both. Okay, Crombo. Let's see, chap. What are we doing? Orange Orc in the bottom left on Last Refuge. And we've got Shadow Dragon, the Dutch menace, in the top right as the blue human. Not having the color orange is surely a big demotivator for Shadow Dragon. But it is true that in the national anthem of the Netherlands, we say, O Prinsen van Oranje, ben ik van... Wait, it's Duitse bloed, not blauw bloed. Never mind. I thought there was some line about blue blood in the anthem, but I think I hallucinated that. Never mind. Surely there's something blue that links us. I was hoping you were gonna play a bronze strat. I'll replicate one of the strats after this. I want to do the Alchemist Paladin strat we saw earlier. The ocean! That's right! The water! How could I forget? The color of water. Of course, water's not really blue color, but you know what I mean. Shadow Dragon, the color of water. Okay, that works. He's going for human first. Right. Footman, Archmage. We have a one gap opener here. This is a full wall off.
Andy Snipers, would W ask me, I'm trying to do a timing attack in WC3, but whenever I try to attack the timer at 9 mins, the units only run to the top. A timing attack at the 9-minute mark in Warcraft 3, a crucial strategy indeed. However, if your units are veering off course, it could indicate a pathing issue or an incorrect waypoint setting. Be sure to double check your unit commands and the mini-map. Misclicks can often send your troops astray. Also ensure your rally points are set correctly from your production buildings. Precise control and attention to detail will ensure your attack hits its mark. Best of luck.
Oh, nice guy. Nice guy, Candy. Thanks for the pointers on unit control and pathing. Let's see how Shadow Dragon's pathing goes. He runs right into the camp with a single footman, 4 militia. I'm just gonna make a prediction here, and I don't think this takes a rocket scientist. He's gonna lose this battle. He'll be running in 30 seconds from now, losing 2 units and escaping narrowly with the rest. The correct way to creep this camp with less losses is actually, yeah, the correct way to do this camp is to pull the camp so that they don't throw rocks, bring 5 militia instead of 4, and also bring the footman at home. Well, he is narrowly winning. I should have had more faith.
Forces are under attack.
He's gonna lose that footman. Is he though? Well, he is gonna win. It's not the easiest victory ever, but it works. He did use a summon though, so is it really a win? Because he got the Forest Troll Shadow Priest. As a RTS-like player, I'm not sure I still value this this win. But nice job. You got the whole camp. All right, what's going on here? He's got 8 peasants on lumber. He should be ripe to tech right now. Meanwhile, Crombo on the other side did the initial camp, got gloves of haste, has multiple grunts, goes for the second green keyboard. Wow, that was... I just said words that I saw in chat. I don't know where the hell that came from. Crombo's got 3 grunts. He could go for the tier 2. And is making a 3rd burrow here in a very interesting location.
Forces are under attack.
Yes, the green keyboard. Interesting. Crombo is switching into Headhunter attack upgrade, even though he has 3 grunts and no Headhunters. But this is okay because he's got 3 Headhunters in production. Now 2. He cancelled one of them. Probably because he wants to tech. There we go. Okay, cool. Again, bronze players love making multiple different unit types at tier 1 while getting War Mill upgrades. This isn't good, but they love it, and I love it too, to be honest. I used to do this as well. Shadow Dragon with a pretty sick creep route, going from the Merc camp into the green, into the second green. He's gonna be level 3, and now I'm gonna tell you guys what would be optimal for him to do, so that you can compare it to what actually happens. Walk here to the left side of the Goblet Shop, right here, and then go all the way to the Orc base, summon Water Elementals level 2, and kill burrows. Always gonna work if you get Archmage 3 this early. It's just so strong. But what is actually gonna happen?
The town is under siege.
Nothing. He goes back to areas that had previously been crept, stand still. So getting level 3 this early is called a power spike. And a timing attack is where you use your power spike and turn it into something that hurts the opponent. And so the moment you get level 3, you should be like, okay, let's go use this. It's like having a ball in front of open goal in a soccer game, in a football game. You don't say, all right, let's pass this back to the defender, then to the goalkeeper, and let's just kind of play tactical football here, boys. No, you got the ball in front, you're gonna go score. That's what Archmage 3 should resemble. He goes for a small camp next to him, which is very common, right? A lot of players get this wrong, no shame in that at all. Shadow Dragon is taking up to tier 2, he's got a blacksmith, could be making rifles now, but is not. Might be saving his money for a tier 3. Maybe he's gonna go knights. Mount the King second, maybe he'll build a sanctum and power build it with 4 peasants. And Crombo also gonna be doing the Mercamp. I like this game because they're both doing a lot of creeping. Creeping makes you strong. Oh wait, he's not creeping it, he just wanted to get the Troll Priest. Okay, cool. He is so strong. Right now, Crombo could take any camp on the map. His Headhunters are 1-1 upgraded. He's level 3, he's got Wolves level 2. Huge army. He could take anything he wanted to. Oh, that's a painful burrow position. He just made a full wall off for himself, so now he cannot escape in his own base. He can only escape via this side. And this burrow is vulnerable. He's also reached his own power spike timing, Farseer 3. And is not using it. I think he's staying here because he wants that priest to heal that grunt to full. And he's not gonna leave until everyone is... This grunt is like one of those, my leg is broken, you're gonna have to go on without me. But the mummy will get you. I'll try to hold him off for as long as I can. Zwoo-woo. Right? And then Crombo's like, no, we're gonna mend your leg. And he starts like tying a splint and doing a tourniquet and bandages and everything. When the grunt felt good enough, we're gonna go back on the adventure. And Shadow Dragon 2 is not imbued with an overindulgent sense of urgency. Right, he's been around this general area for the better part of 4 minutes or so. Never really venturing out. If Shadow Dragon was the protagonist of Moana, he would have just played his role on the island. He was not curious whether his ancestors were explorers or anything like that. He's like, yeah, I'll grow coconuts. And that's about it. Shadow Dragon has double Sanctum. or at least starting to make it. He's also got his first priest coming. Rifleman in production as a farm finish. So it's going to be rifle double sanctum casters. Pretty cool. And he's taking a creep camp away from Crownbow. It's going to be a fight over who gets the Ogre Mage. Shadow Dragon gets it, but he gets flanked and attacked by the high damage headhunters. Loses the Troll Priest immediately and yields the rest of the camp. But people always have trouble letting go, right? Even though you ran because your opponent was too strong, they always come back. Monty King! Why? They always come back, right? Because they cannot tolerate someone getting something. It's like babies that... Oh wow, there was a dispel. It's like babies that are like not playing with a toy, or toddlers, and then their friend starts playing with the toy, then they get interested in it. And then he comes back, even though he's not strong, right? Shadow Dragon should not be here. He should not be taking this fight. It's a large army. You ran. You correctly ran. Your fear response initiated when you got attacked. But then you lost it the moment you stopped getting attacked. And you're like, hey, why should I run for this D-bag? If he's not attacking me, should I be attacking him? A memento moment. What's going on here? I'm chasing this guy. Oh no, he's chasing me. And Crownbow feels blood in the water. He's like, oh, let's put this healing ward down. Cool. It's gonna leave his grunt there. Nice. Very nice splitting. And he's attacking. Shadow Dragon had over 1,000 gold in the bank. So that was not a power spike, particularly. He had the potential to make a fantastic army that would crush Grunt Headhunter. He could make a combination of riflemen, sorceresses, priests, and use a lot of water elementals. But he attacked with the smallest possible army with the largest possible bank, and then just stood and watched. Meanwhile, Crownbow had the ingenuity to start an expansion. Sure, his methods were unusual, staying at tier 1 so long, but Crownbow really embraced the tenets of RTS, which is make stuff. Oftentimes, making stuff will get you a massive advantage over people that do not make stuff. Even if your micro could be bad. And you know what? It isn't bad. He's target firing the sorceresses with troll headhunters. Crownbow is a smart cat. He may be British, but he's doing a lot of things right. Attacking the right units, making a lot of army, expanding. He's solo hero, which is unusual, unconventional, yes. Oh, there it is, Shadowhunter coming in. I love the way he played this. Very highly upgraded. 2/2 headhunters. He now made Serpent Wards that actually stuck his 3 grunts from one direction. They only have a gap here. If he makes another Serpent Ward here, he will actually have motivated his grunts to fight to the death, as there will not be any escape. Cool to attack the altar. He had a good sense of when the Archmage might pop out. Cancels the altar at 85% progress. That should be the death sentence for Shadow Dragon. He yields defeat. We can actually see from Shadow Dragon's character code that this is a very new Battle.net account. The initial accounts that were levied over from the original Warcraft or made when Reforged came out have 3 to 4 character codes, which is what mine has and what Crownbow has. You can tell Crownbow is experienced. He did a lot of things right. His build kind of weird and bad, but he made high upgrades, lots of units, crept, played aggressively, healed up his units and expanded. Like great RTS play, right? Shadow Dragon, even though he didn't play as well in both the decision making and the battling, that's a very new account. It's very possible that this is a new Warcraft player, so if anyone is going to be weird enough to copy this name and start sending him messages, make sure it's a welcome to the Warcraft scene. Nothing like you're bad. That would be ridiculous. New player, something you definitely want to encourage. It's healthy for the scene. It's awesome to see people playing the game. Shadow Dragon, I wish you luck in all your games. If you need any tips, feel free to message me on Discord. GG, this was Bronze League Heroes. Grubby out. Peace.